Yo, what's up? We are here at Marin's Car and Coffee. It is currently 6 something, almost 7. Anyways, there's a lot of cool cars here that we're gonna photograph. Some old school, some track cars and whatnot. But the purpose of this video that I'm making is generally just to document my journey as a automotive photographer. Um, and just kind of see where it goes, watch it grow, see my skills improve, and kind of have fun with it, to be honest. I just want to really improve my photography skills and get better. I like cars too, so we're gonna check out some cars and we are going to see what we can get today. All right, so checking out some cars here. Pretty dope so far. Kind of liking what I'm seeing. A lot of old schools. I'm not gonna, pretend like I know a lot about cars, but I may know some of them, but not all of them. Just kind of, walking down the lot right now. Kind of checking out, see what kind of vehicles that we have we can photograph. Gives us an opportunity to really think about composition, lighting, and how all that's all going to work. I think that's a GT40. Could be wrong, but if I am, correct me. And I also use I also find it very helpful when I use my camera as a way to kind of figure out compositions, because sometimes it's pretty difficult to really figure out the angles of every car. The point of me photographing cars is actually to, find the angles of the car, lighting, the people in the community behind that owns these vehicles as well too. So it's still early. People are waking up still and coming to the meet. So not many cars right now, but the parking lot is slowly getting full. All right, so there's a Lotus here. So I'm gonna kind of scope around and see what we can get right now. So the camera we're shooting with today is going to be the Fujifilm X-T5. It's one of my favorite cameras, and this camera actually has made me gone out and make more photos a lot more. And so I don't know what to say. This is one of my favorite cameras. Very easy to use. Colors come out perfect, and sometimes I don't even have to edit some of my photos, just crop and that's it. So hook me up, Fuji. Down angle from this. I generally like doing top-down angles. One of my favorites. An easy shot, so I got one of the shots going like that. Probably gonna walk around the car more and kind of see what other angles I can get. The sun's coming up, and I want to make sure that I get the lighting and the angle that I'm trying to look for on this vehicle here. And then we're gonna get some detail shots as well. This car's pretty cool. GT40, I think. Probably kit car. I'll be amazed if it's a real one. Fun fact, I used to own one of these. I think these cars are still pretty cool. This one's really clean. I love it. This will always hold near and dear to my heart. So looks like we got a Ferrari here. And when I look for cars, I generally look for something that's very interesting, unique. That isn't to say that any other car isn't, but the way its design, its lines, shapes, also kind of the way the light is hitting the car too really matters. So if the car's hitting, if the light is hitting the vehicle correctly, that'll look interesting and I'll photograph it. But this one's by far the most interesting vehicle here. So let's go ahead and get some photos. Alright, so it's now about 9 o'clock and there are now way more cars. So now I have choices and this is going to start to become overwhelming because I don't have much time and I gotta pick out cars that I like, not just any cars. So this one's gonna be a hard one. As the parking lot gets more filled, it's definitely gonna be more challenging. The harsh light is coming up and it's not going to be very good, but I'm going to have to figure out what to do in this situation because there's going to be a lot of times where I'm going to be photographing cars where I just have to photograph it in the condition that it's in, and I have to figure it out quick. So this will be a really great practice for me to really put myself in these uncomfortable situations and just really learn from them and kind of figure out like what to do, right? And just kind of play around with the light, the shadows, using my foreground, and just hopefully I'll figure it out. So this car is a little interesting. I'm definitely liking the way the sun hits this car right now. I'm looking at it more of an artistic sense. So I'm thinking about like something like maybe like this shot right here, like that, where I'm using the lines of that, kind of the corner of the Porsche to kind of showcase part of the car. I think that'll be an interesting shot. Once I edit it, shoot it, you guys will see what it looks like, and I'll throw it up on the screen. All right, so I just finished up photographing this car. So actually, the way the sun is hitting this Porsche right here is really good. So now I kind of figured out that I gotta look for cars where the contrast between light and dark really plays well with each other here. And that's going to be important as the sun continues to rise, because taking detailed shots is just going to be a little bit hard, especially with all these cars parked here. And yeah, like it's just a game of figuring things out right now. Might photograph this one. We're going to take a look here and see what we can do. Pontiac Firebird, very interesting. I'm definitely loving the way the light is hitting this, and I feel like the paint matches really the car, how the sun's hitting it. As you can see how the light's hitting this car, beautiful. So again, just kind of looking for compositions here, something I can work with. So it's about 9 o'clock now, and I think the only thing I don't like about going to car meets is I got to be there really early, and then the best part, in my opinion, so far I've gone to one or two car meets, is that I kind of have to wait around a little bit longer, like towards the end, because then that's when most of the cars have gone away, and so that'll let me really take my time with the car. Not that it should be a photo shoot, I should be having fun with it. But right now I'm just like looking for, again, the way the sun is hitting the car. I would like to get more photos of each car. So like every car, I want to get at least 5 good pictures, but it just really depends on the light. And if I get really good lighting on that car for a split moment, then I keep continuing shooting. But it looks like I may have to just get one shot of each car depending on the light and just kind of put them into a collection. So it may be just one of those things I have to do. We'll see. So kind of the end of meet review here. I think I got some good shots. Not entirely sure. I got to go home and edit the photos, and we'll see what we have. But in the meantime, I think I did pretty okay so far. I do need to go to more of these meets. That'll definitely help with, as I shoot more, I'll develop my sense of style, my vision, and how I really, view cars through my eyes and what I'm looking at as a photographer. But for the most part, it was a pretty good event. I was, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected, more exotic cars and Porsches. I like Porsches, but there are other great cars as well. I gotta treat every car like it's a Porsche, to be honest. I gotta stop being so picky. But a lot of great cars. I'm going to be going to more of these cars and coffee. Sorry, I've never done these kind of videos, so I'm kind of like nervous and I just don't know what to say and just blabbing things out of my mouth right now. Hopefully things will make sense, but I actually had fun today. Met a lot of cool people, cool cars, had some conversations here and there, but for the most part, yeah, I think it was a great event, great outcome, more to learn, and hopefully one day we'll make it somewhere with automotive photography. But for now, I'm happy where I'm at. All right, so I'll check you guys out later. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. I'm tired, and I'll be posting my photos on Instagram, and I'll put the links to my Instagram down below so you guys can check out my work. All right, later.